What's up, you guys? I'm gonna show you guys how to generate leads for roadside assistance, Google Ads, towing, or basically any type of service. You can use this for handyman services. You can use this for plumbing, locksmithing, whatever your trade is, power washing. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you step by step how to create a Google ad campaign and how to target low-hanging keywords that your competitors are not using, and that way you'll pay less money for clicks. And I'm going to also show you guys how to build a landing page, a website that converts using this Canva.com. Canva's like, I think I pay $12 a month. I can tie my domain name into it, so that way I get web hosting. I'm going to show you kind of like how this whole landing page works, so that way people will respond quickly, and how to properly set your web page up so that way it converts, because that's the worst thing. You don't want to pay for clicks when you're in your ads, and then them come to a web page that sucks, and then you're not going to get any conversions. People are going to just be confused, because you know how it is. If you're doing roadside assistance, you only have their attention for a few minutes. They're out like stranded and they need help right away. So you want to try to maximize your website as fast as possible to get them to call right away. So we'll go through that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a new campaign. You're going to need a Google Ads account. You're going to want to fund it. You're going to want to make sure that this tutorial kind of assumes that you've already set up Google Ads and that you're just kind of stuck with it. You will set up your billing, set up the account, and then you're going to create a new campaign, and then it should take you to this page, and you can see our objective is sales, leads, website traffic, ad promo, blah, 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 blah. We're going to pick leads, and we're going to scroll down, and I don't know why this shows up. This may or may not appear on yours. This may be some data that I have on mine, so it's probably thinking I want to do something. I don't want to book appointments, so I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, I don't know why the goal is there. We'll leave it alone. I'll hit continue. And the campaign type we want to do is a search campaign, because if people are looking, stranded, needing roadside assistance, they're going to be doing search campaigns. They're going to be opening Google, they're going to be on their phone, and then they're going to be typing in roadside services near me, towing near me. They're going to use those keywords. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it a search campaign. And right here, the selected ways you want to reach your goal is through website visits, because we want people to go to our website. We want people to, click our ad, go to our website, and give us a call. So right here, we'll put in our website. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Roadside.davidinos.biz. I've heard people getting phone calls, but I heard that's not a good idea. But in our ads later on, we will add a phone number to it, so that way the phone number shows up on the ad. And this is going to be an actual an actual campaign. It's not a demo. We're gonna try to fill it in, and kind of show you some pitfalls that I've learned doing this, so that way you save yourself some money in the beginning, because when you first start a campaign, you're gonna waste money learning, right? So you're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna like tweak stuff, but I'm gonna kind of show you the stuff that I've learned, and hopefully you won't make those same mistakes. So we'll just go ahead and hit next. The campaign name, let's call it Roadside Assistance, because I already have a campaign called Towing, Towing, and I'm going to separate the two. We're going to hit continue. We're going to start new. And in the bidding here, we're going to change conversions. We're going to change it to clicks, because we want people to click our ads. We want people to go to our website. And right here, we could set a maximum cost per click bid. So that means, like, as you're going to see as we get into the keywords, some of them are going to be expensive. But we're going to I'm going to show you how to go after inexpensive keywords that are low in competition. That way you'll be able to suck up that part of the market that, your competitors are not doing. And then that's going to help you save some money. So I don't want to pay more than, let's say, $5 a click. That's going to be my maximum. We're going to find keywords in here that'll probably be all the way up to like $18 a click. And I don't want to do that. I want to stay within $5 a click. You could change this later, I think, but we're just going to go ahead and continue. The customer acquisition, as it says, bid for new customers only. Just leave that alone. I want to say that if returning customers come back, like the returning customers can see your ads, some people might want to turn that off because they may already have your phone number and you're kind of just clicking an ad. Maybe they're looking for somebody else. I'm not sure why you would want to, I don't know. I would just leave that unchecked. If a customer is looking for me, maybe they forgot my number, I want to be able to include, my ads shown to them. I'm going to press next. I'm going to turn off the search network and the display network. I think these cost money. I don't really care about these because I don't want them to show up on YouTube or other search partners. Um, I don't care about that. People are stranded in their car. They're out on the road. They're probably not on YouTube looking for services. So right here, the next part is locations, and this is pretty important. We can target one specific area, all countries. This might be good if you're selling a product, but since we are a local service, we want to enter another address. Um, we're going to hit advanced search, and we can either do radius or we can do location. Let's start off with radius. We can say, let's see, if I live in, let me say Whittier, California, I can include Whittier and change the radius, right? So I could say 20 miles within my city. I can say, give me, show it only to 8-mile radius. So if I hit save, oh shoot, sorry. Let me go back there. I can edit this to, let's say about 8. You can see like that the bubble is really small. I'm in a very large area in Los Angeles, so yeah. So I mean, I got the opportunity to spread out. So if you're in a big area, you know, might be a good idea to target the whole area if you service that area. But in my case, I'm going to target all of Los Angeles. I'm going to say the county. So about 22 million people. There's the coverage right there. I'm going to hit save because once I hit save, it's going to take me here. And now you can see the location is included, Los Angeles. The location options, we can say people in or regularly in your included locations. You don't want people in Oregon or Washington looking for tows in LA, right? Because they're not in there. I mean, maybe they're looking for their relative or something like that, but that's very unlikely. But you're going to want to target people that are actually in your area, right? Like, why would you want somebody to call you that's like in Las Vegas and then you tow over, you do towing or roadside in Texas? Like, why, you don't want to target those people. You're going to waste money. The next languages, I'm going to say English because this is what my ad shows up in. This is what my website shows up as. And I want to make sure that I'm targeting the English speaking crowd because that's, my content is showing in English. So I want to match that. I don't want, a Spanish speaking person that doesn't know English looking at my website, looking at my ad. It's not useful to them. So we'll change it to English for this example. And right here, broad match keywords, we don't want to use broad match. That's too wide. Because the problem with that is using broad match searches, if you say roadside, you're probably gonna, the user's gonna see roadside services kits, tools, and stuff like that. And if you don't want to target those people because they might click your ad and that's gonna waste money. You want to target people that need your service right now, and we're going to use something called exact keywords, and I'll show you how to do that next. So once we do that, we're just going to hit next. So here we're going to just skip this keyword and asset generation. we're going to do it manually. So here, so this, we're starting to get into the important piece here. So the ad group. Think of an ad group as a section or a block of ads, and that either the keywords are related to it. So most people, and the first mistake I've seen is somebody using an ad group with all your services in it. So if we rename this, we can say roadside. Some people put roadside services, and then they're going to put all their they're going to put all their, they're going to put towing, they're going to put jump starts, they're going to put lockouts, they're going to put uh, jump, all the battery changes or whatever. They're going to lump it all into one uh, ad group, and you don't want to do that because if you got somebody looking for a lockout, why would you want to show them tire changes, right? Like you want the search to be as specific to their problem as possible, so that way the ad pops out and it's like, yeah, I need that service. This is talking to me. They click it, you're grabbing their attention. Um, you just want to target in on what they need. You don't want to confuse them with crap that they're not that they're not going to use. Like there'll be so what we're going to do is create separate ad groups for each of our service. Looking at my website right here, um, I'm using Canva like I told you. So here's my landing page. This page is kind of developed so that way people will just click right away because I don't want to overload them. I don't want to have them try to figure out what's the phone number, where to call. Like I want them to just be able to go straight to what I want them to do, and basically that's call out. So a good idea is to kind of put your company name here at the top, put the benefit that they're going to get because that's what they're needing, like need help right now. That's pretty much what people want. They need some type of help. And it tells them, hey, we got you. We're 24 hours. We're in Los Angeles. I probably could say that, but I'm not going to. And I got a call to action. Your first page, you always want to describe what they're getting and what to do. And another very important piece is you want to have credibility and you want to have um, you want to have reviews and social trust right here. If somebody, the first thing they see is like, oh yeah, this guy's got 5 stars on Google, and then they have some reviews right here. They could check it out and they can see, hey, this guy had success, so maybe I will too. It just kind of like psychologically, it helps them feel more at ease to trust you. And it might be a good idea too if you wanted to maybe add a link right here, see more of our Google reviews, come here, click here, check out our Yelp page. But you want to get that in the first part of the website because you don't want them scrolling all the way down to find out your information. Like they're not going to do that. If they don't see what they're looking for within that first few seconds, they're just going to go back and look for somebody else because you're just confusing them. Uh, you're not talking to them, so to speak. Like you're not hitting their requirements, like their urgency, their need. So you want to make sure that you're hitting it quick. Right here, the next part of the thing, the website is I have jump starts or battery, services, vehicle unlock services, and tire services and towing. And you just talk about the benefits here. Hey, dead battery. Hey, our fast 24/7 jump start service will get you back on the road quick. That's what people want. They want right now for immediate help. They don't want to wait 3 hours. They don't want. You're telling them right away. You're kind of answering some of the questions that they might have, and you're kind of as far as sales tactics, like there's something called objections. A lot of times you try to sell somebody something and they're already thinking of ways that not to buy your product or giving you excuses or reasons. Right here, you kind of answer some of their questions, right? Like nobody wants to break down and call you at 3 in the morning. Who wants to do that? They don't want to do that. So they already in their head, they're kind of already wanting to battle you and then try to. So you just want to be able to answer their questions. You want to lower their, you want to try to minimize the blowback that they're going to give because they're already stressed out, they're frustrated. So when you tell them your service, it speaks to them. Locked out of your car or 24/7 roadside lockout service gets you back in quickly and safely. Everybody wants that. Call now for a fast, reliable help on the spot. Call now, right? Same thing with tire services. I try to keep some keywords in here too because Another mistake that I learned from was right here I would put like tire changes, right? And then I'm seeing in my area a lot of stuff for tire repair. Somebody might not know the difference between tire change and they see that and they're like, ah, this guy doesn't do tire repairs, like patches or whatever. He only does tire changes or fixes flats, you know. That's why I changed it to tire services because a flat tire need a tire repair. You know, you're kind of talking to the customer, and as we get into the keywords, like you're gonna want to kind of try to target some of these so that way this page seems relevant to them. They may not even be reading this. They might just skim through it. So if you just they see some of their keywords that they typed, it's a match. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, this guy does like this guy does what I need him to do right here. Towing, for example. Need a tow or fast and dependable towing is here to help. Whether your vehicle is broken down or needs to be relocated, we'll get it to safety. Call us anytime. Right, and another section is why choose us. You give them the benefits again, like fast response times. Hey, our local knowledge means that we can get to you quick because we know the area, like we're familiar with it. We can get right to you. Um, give them peace of mind. That's what they want. Comprehensive services, whether you need emergency towing, roadside, or vehicle recovery, we provide a full range of services designed to get you back on the road. And I put pictures here that kind of show. I use ChatGPT, and I'll show you how to do that too to kind of come up with this. It told me uh, like this, for example, we like people want to know that you have a bunch of tools that you could do a bunch of stuff. So I got pictures showing all these tools and all these capabilities that we can do. We're not just we just show up with a long reach tool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that if you're going to unlock something, but if you got all these tools showing, it looks like you're prepared and you come off more professional, and it just, it helps get reviews. Transparent pricing. That's a big thing people want. Depending on the situation, most people won't give prices over the phone. They might give you a range, but you don't know what's going on until you get there, right? Let's say they say, "Oh, the car's not starting." How do you know if it's a battery or if it's a starter? Like you don't want to give a price over the phone unless unless you know exactly what it is. And you probably know customers are not very great at articulating what the problem is. They're not experts. They don't know. Some are. Some will know. And that'll be your job to kind of figure out what it is, and then you can give them a ballpark or, you know. And I mean, not to sound sleazy, but it's also another like a sales thing that I've kind of learned was if you give a customer a price over the phone, they just let me call somebody else, and then you never hear back from them. If you kind of give them a ballpark, but don't promise them. I mean, unless you know exactly what it is. It's not good because for one, if you give them a price, they show up and then it's a bigger job than you thought, and then you say, well, it's actually going to be that. They're going to be pissed. They're going to be like, well, you told me it was 85 for the lockout, but then you didn't realize like that the inside, uh, the lever, if you're using a long reach tool, like you can't open it. The battery's dead. You won't be able to unlock it using the button. You might have to pop the trunk or do something crazy, and then it's just, I don't know if you may charge different for that. So it's generally not a good idea to give prices over the phone unless you know exactly what you're getting into, get a range. And another reason is like people are more likely to pay for your service while you're there in person. People don't want to wait for somebody else. You're already there. Like they don't want to go through the stress of like trying to reach out to somebody else again. So they're more inclined to kind of just pay. And like I said, I'm not trying to use that as like a sneaky or greasy way to do it, but keep that in mind that, and try to use that to your advantage, but don't rip off your customer, but just kind of keep that as a sales, um, I don't know, a way to sell. You take advantage of it. That's going to benefit you and the customer. Don't rip them off, but utilize it as a strategy. That's all I'm saying. And another reasons why, give them reasons why they should trust you. Hey, we got experienced technicians that know the ins of out and towing. It gives them some confidence that you know what you're doing. So you're basically here, and then down here, the next section, we got an FAQ. This another, reason for this too. Again, is going to kind of lower the defenses of somebody, the sales objections. Oh, what about pricing? What about how long is it going to take? Like if you answer all this stuff before they call, like you're more than likely to get the sale because by the time they call, they've already overcame these objections. They've already accepted them. They it satisfied their curiosity, meant psychologically. And by the time you get that call, they're already past all this. So, like for me, for example, I'm a locksmith. I don't do roadside assistance. And I mean, I could, I guess, but I generate leads here and I can sell them to towing companies. So in this section, you can see, you know, I could do all the lockouts, and then I can sell my local tow guys like all the calls that I get. So that's another cool thing about doing this is you can set up your campaign so you can sell the service to somebody else, or you could do it for them. Um, Basically, you could do this with any service. I was looking out like search campaigns. I was checking out in my area like power washing and car washes and stuff, and there's really low hanging fruit there. It doesn't seem to be a lot of people utilizing this strategy that I'm going to show you. Like handyman services, electrician stuff, plumbing, all that stuff. I'm going to show you, but basically the point of this page is to kind of satisfy their psychology, to just be like, okay, by the time you've sold them on this, you get a call that hopefully they've read this and they kind of got past all this, right? And then another call to action. I don't know if you can see, but I kind of put my call to actions quick. I put a couple of them there because I don't want them scrolling all the way down. I don't want them, you're going to lose their attention. Sometimes they might not even give a crap. They don't read this. They just say, okay, call now. Bam. That's all they want. People are stranded. They just want to get the hell out of there. So after that, you can put your towing code, more information here. But that's basically like how we're going to build the website. Um, so again, just to kind of summarize, you want to answer the pain point. You need help right now? Yes, that's what I need. Call now. Bam. And then you want to have social proof up in the front. This is very important that you have it on the first page. If we go to preview, we can kind of see like this is how it looks on the cell phone. Oh yeah, the first thing they see is credibility. They see that you got 5 stars, you can be trusted. They got some reviews here and a call now, and then how you're solving their problem. So you kind of get that. You hit that home. All right, so that's the page. Now here comes the most interesting piece, my favorite piece of this strategy, this method, is the keyword search. So I'm going to I'm going to right click here and we're going to duplicate another tab because we're going to use another tab here to kind of do our keyword research, and we're going to use our regular search campaign to kind of switch back and forth. So this is a duplicate page, so I'm just going to close, excuse me. I'm going to go to tools on the sidebar here, and then under planning, you might not see it right away. It's under planning and then keyword planner. So right here we have some boxes. We have a discover new keywords and get search volume and forecasts. We're going to use discover new keywords because it's going to give us the search volume every month, and it's going to give us new ideas that we might have not thought about. Um, if some guys that don't know, you might just put towing near me, or you might put towing company, but you don't know how that keyword's going to perform if you don't do your research. You don't know if that keyword is a lot of money. You don't know if there's too much competition on that keyword. You don't know if that's what people are looking for. You might get 10 searches a month. You might get 1,000 a month just on that. And this is going to also give us new ideas that you probably didn't think about, like different words that people are using in Google to search for what you're offering. So we'll go to Discover New. And here under Discover New Keywords, we're going to start with keywords. And pay attention down here. It's going to be United States by default. I know earlier we set it to Los Angeles, but we got to do this again. So we're going to put in Los Angeles County. And again, we're going to probably have about 22 million. Oh, shoot, something happened here. Oh, yeah, we got to remove this country. We don't want to target the whole USA. We're going to hit search right here. So enter your services or products that are closely related to your business. We're going to do towing, right? So let's come back to our search campaign, and we're going to first add group. And I pretty sure I told you guys about this, but we want to break up our we want to have different ad groups for different services. We don't want to lump them together. We don't want to show up for, or we don't want to do lockouts and show up under battery changes. It's not relevant to the customer. Customers not It's not going to speak to them. It's not going to make them want to go to your website. So we're going to name this towing services, and that can be whatever you want, just reference here. And we're going to use exact keyword search. So if we come here, we could put towing, and we could put towing near me, and we could just do two. We could do one, doesn't matter. We'll get the results. So what this is pulling is showing everybody in LA County. We're going to sort this by average monthly searches. So you can see right here, AAA roadside assistance, there's about 10,000 to 100,000 searches every month. You can see right here the competition's low, and the low bid for this click is probably about $1 or 97 cents, and the highest bid is $2.51. Remember when we put that max bid for $5? So we would qualify for this. We would pay, at the high end, we would pay $2.51. It may be somewhere between the $1 to $2.50, somewhere in between. But who the heck I mean, if you're a provider, why would you care about AAA roadside assistance? If you're not AAA, that's not benefiting you, right? But what's important is the competition is low, and the average search monthly searches is, low. It could be high, but the more it is, the more difficult it could be to rank for. For example, if we did wanted to target this AAA roadside, if it's low competition, that means it's a very, 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 very easy to be at the very top of of Google. When they type it in, we'll more than likely be probably the first or second ad that shows, and that's what you want. You want to try to be at the very top, first one to see, because as you know, most people don't scroll down that often. First page, you're done. Um, so here's some more keywords we provided. Towing. So there's about 1,000 to 10,000 searches a month. It's low, and it's about $6 a click. I always pay attention to this highest bid. Um, that's kind of what I do, because I don't want to see, oh, $2, and then when I get a click and it's $6, I don't want to be surprised. I don't want to get thrown off. So I'm always looking at the high bid, keeping that in mind. Some of these you'll see, $6, $7. So here, let's start going through this. So I searched, sorted by average monthly searches. We could put tow truck near me. That's low competition, and that's probably around $7 highest. I don't know if I would want to do that, because that search word tow truck near me, I don't know if that implies intent. Like, we probably could use it. We could run a test on it. I just, to me, it doesn't seem like, it's kind of like the word tow truck. It's like you don't know if somebody's buying it. You don't know if somebody has a shop near me. So we want to get very specific if we can. Like towing company near me. This might be a good idea. If you don't have a yard, this might not be a good option, because somebody might be looking for a tow yard. People use different words to search, so I wouldn't use that. It does look good though. Like, you get about 10,000 searches a month, low competition. 286. I had this keyword in a campaign, so it's going to tell you right there. It's already in my account. You could put sheep towing near me. That might be a good keyword. You'll pay anywhere from $2 to 29 cents to $6 a click. Tow service near me. That might be good. I'm gonna start going through, and I like to target the keywords that are around $3 to $5, something like that. So towing company. Let's keep looking through here. Towing, tow truck towing near me. Affordable towing near me. That might be a good one. Let's target that one. So what I do is I highlight it, I copy it, and I come over to this first tab, and then what I do is I put these square brackets and I paste it in the center. These square brackets mean that this is exactly what somebody's typing in Google, and this is exactly when, if they see it, it's going to show your ad. You don't want to put like affordable towing, because that might, I mean, that could imply a lot of different stuff. That could, I mean, it could. Maybe that's a bad example, but you just got to be real careful on the words that you use. You want to use words that have an intent to buy. Like, for example, you could put emergency towing near me. Like that kind of says one that the customer is like in a hurry to buy, so they're already mentally like looking to buy. They're not in that, oh, I'm just shopping around for prices, you know. Um, you don't want you want to be able to target people that are ready to buy right now and get your services. So usually affordable towing near me might be a good word because somebody's already looking to buy. And if you put, if you take those off and you put broad search, you take that off right here, and this is where a lot of people make mistakes. That could be like this, when you do broad search, like, and you just leave it like that, just no quotes or no brackets, it, it broad search means that it's just gonna open. You might show up. Your ads will show up in very like random places that you might not want it to. So you don't want to. You want to be very like cutthroat, like straight to the point. Go to the, go for the jugular right away. You don't want to be messing around, showing up where you might not expect it. And so by narrowing it down, you're targeting these words specifically. So we'll keep going. We'll put, look at this, like emergency roadside assistance near me. It's $8 a click. Well, that's the maximum. It's low competition, about 1,000 to 10,000 searches a month. Imagine that. Imagine 1,000 people are looking at your ad every month. If we divide that into a week, that's a lot of calls. But just be willing to. You're gonna have to pay for the clicks. That's why it's important you have a good landing page. You want to make sure, like, once you get the click, you don't want to that you pay for it, right? You pay for that click. You don't want to have a crappy web page that the customer is not going to call because now you're just wasting money. You want to be able to like gear your landing page really good. And what I would recommend is probably like go on YouTube and look up landing page sales funnel, and like that, and people will go on there. They'll show you how to build like a successful web page that's gonna get somebody to buy. So it's good to look into that. Um, learn marketing for your business. And there's another thing in here I'm gonna show you. It's called a phrase match, right? So instead of the brackets, you could use double quotations. And what that does, it kind of like it's pretty precise, but it still allows very slight variations. It changes the phrase a little bit. It doesn't have to be exact. If you put like emergency assistance roadside, it'll still show up. It's not exact, right? It's not emergency roadside assistance near me. It's not precise. So that might be a good idea. And I've seen some strategies where guys do both. You'll have the same keyword here with the phrase match, double quotation, and then you'll have the same one inside the brackets, so that way you're hitting both. I don't like to do that because I like to be very specific, and it might create calls that I don't want or clicks. So let's look at some more stuff. Emergency roadside service, that's $8 a click. That's kind of, I don't want to do that. I'm kind of going towards these low hanging fruit, and the less volumes you get and the low competition, the click, like the cost is going to be lower. So the further down we go, it'll start getting cheaper. But if we do it in mass, if we can start targeting all these, a bunch of these keywords that have like 100 searches a month, like that could add up, like that's just that one search term, and we can put as many keywords as we want. So we could grab a ton of low volume monthly searches and low competition and low price, and that'll give us volume. That'll, you know, we can rank easy for those for cheap. So here's another one. Let's like look at this. Oh yeah. Tow truck close to me. This might be pretty good. This would be somebody. This is $6.87. That would probably be a good search, to target. That sounds like somebody is ready to pay. Inexpensive towing near me. No, like record truck near me. Near me towing service. This one's 7. So I'm just kind of going through. Emergency roadside service near me. take your time with this too. Like go through these keywords and rationalize it. Imagine yourself like if you're typing these words in, like what is it that you're trying to search for? Like think of the customer, right? Because you don't, like I said earlier, you don't want to just put anything in there because somebody types in AAA number and they see you pop up, they might click on your ad thinking you're AAA. You don't want that. You're gonna burn, $2 on that. So hope that makes sense. Tow truck, like a tow truck near me. That might be interesting. This would probably be good for somebody that hauls heavy duty or big trucks. Tow truck wrecker near me. It's too much. I don't know. But I mean, for me, I'm just kind of going through these low cost ones. Cheap towing service near me. That's $5. And see now, look at medium. It's about 100 to 1,000 searches a month, but it's medium. That means you might not it might be difficult ranking on the first page for the ad. Usually this means a lot of people are using this keyword to their ads. Your competitors. This is telling you like your competitors. Look at like this one, heavy duty towing near me. You do that, and this is like $12 a click. That's pretty high. Semi truck towing near me. It's low competition, but if you don't mind paying that much for each one, wrecker service, motorcycle towing near me. That's $5. Local towing company, I'd probably avoid that because they probably think it's a yard, or they might call you thinking you repoed it or something like that, and like that that you're there, that their car is in your facility. You don't want them to calling saying, "Hey, you guys towed my, do you know where my car is? Do you know where my car is? It got impounded." You don't want to do that. Stay away from those. Motorcycle towing, that might not be a good idea because that could be somebody like you, a service provider looking up how to tow a motorcycle. Tips and tricks. So that's something to avoid. Roadside assistance, flat tire. That's kind of the same thing where uh, basically it could be learning, like somebody looking it up. So I hope this makes sense. Flatbed tow truck, like a tow yard near me, heavy duty towing places near me. So heavy towing near me. And avoid prices. Like see these keywords that say prices. These are the people that are not wanting to buy, that they're just wanting to get calls and quotes. I mean, if you got a sales way to talk to them, if you know how to kind of, somebody calls asking for a price, and if you know how to convert that person, more power. That's good. I'm glad that you would know that. But for me, I stay away from prices because they're not ready to buy. They're just kind of in that research phase, and cost $3.71 for a click. Like I don't want to pay that just to answer a question and not get a service return. So. Let me see. Let's see. So if we got these, let's just start with these three. Um, maybe we'll do a little bit more. Let's see. I'm gonna put motorcycle towing near me. That might be interesting. And then we can come up here and change it too. So motorcycle towing near me, right? I'm gonna put maybe a few more because our headlines and Google, when we actually build the ad, it's gonna have like 15 headlines, and we want to target these keywords in the headlines. So um, we're gonna use ChatGPT as well to kind of generate some of these. Emergency towing, nope. 24-hour towing service, yeah, that might be good. Like it's only, yeah, it's $5. If I'm gonna change this to 500 searches so I don't have to keep hitting next. Emergency towing, flatbed towing, tow truck service, cost, farmers, record tow truck, heavy towing, affordable tow truck near me. Let's use it. Screw it. Oh yeah, I think we already got it there, right there. Nope, it's different. So the first one up there says affordable towing near me. This one says affordable tow truck near me. All right, so we're gonna target some of this. We can put wrecker. 24-hour tow service is good. It's $5. I get about 1,000 searches a month somewhere in there. Maybe more or less, but all right. So let's just start with this. So once we got the keywords, we got our ad group name. These are strictly for towing. Um, you could also go by these suggestions here. That would be helpful. Obviously, you'll want to put more, but sometimes, depending on what you're doing, sometimes you can only just be limited. So our final URL here is where when they click the ad, that's where it goes. And that's my landing page right here. And then let me open it up in a tab completely so you can see it. Right, so that's where we're gonna land them. If we wanted to, I mean, if we wanted to get crazy and do landing pages, instead of them taking us to our main page, we could actually create one page just for jump starts, and then take them straight there. So it talks about nothing but jump starts. That might be helpful for them because it makes you look like an expert, like that's all you specialize in, and nothing but jump starts. They trust you. Like, wow, this guy has a lot of information about jump starts. I could, that's exactly what I need. Same thing for lockouts, tire services, towing. For me, I just went straight here because you never. I don't know. For me, um, I don't know. Some of these services go hand in hand. You know, let's say like their battery's dead and they're locked out, right? So that's kind of like a double whammy. So sometimes being specific is good. Sometimes it's not. I just take it with a grain of salt. Sometimes they might need a jump start, but you never know if they need a towing service too. So that's why I included everything so they can get an idea. So we come back here. There's this call out, or this display path right here. This kind of shows up on the top of the ad. So the little globe right here, it says roadside assistant. You could put like call now and then put towing. And it's just kind of like more real estate. They can't click it, but at least they can see it. That kind of like just pops out at them. Hey, so here we go. So headlines, right? So you're gonna see your keywords pop up right here, and you want to make sure that you're using these keywords inside the headlines. Let's go to ChatGPT real quick, and we're gonna generate some keyword ideas. So uh, if I just click more ideas, we're gonna see these. So if I just double click them, I can come over here to ChatGPT, and I can say generate ad, or I can even be specific, generate Google ad headline that converts. And basically convert means uh, that you're trying to get the customer's attention, like selling a benefit to them, like making that person more likely to buy from you. So generate Google ad headline that converts using 30 characters or less, using following keyword must contain exact keyword. Oh shoot, sorry. So basically, I'm gonna put 24-hour tow service. So here's a few Google ad headlines. So fast 24-hour tow service. We can say, let's just pick one. Google Ads does not like these exclamation marks, so don't copy those. So we can say fast 24-hour tow service. We can say reliable, or we can say something catchy. We could tell ChatGPT, please rewrite these to be catchy, like speedy 24-hour tow service, trustworthy, get a tow, 24-hour service, 24-hour tow help. Yeah, see, like, so tow service, 24-hour tow service. Let's use that one, get a tow. But again, you can't use the exclamation mark. So we'll just take it off here. You got up to 30 characters. Let's say get a tow, and then I can put like a dash, 24-hour service, right? You want to do this for all your keywords now. So you're going to see a highlight showing you're using the keyword in the headline. Basically, the stronger your ad, it's going to build up and it's going to be good. You're going to have better chances of success. So we'll just keep going. We're going to go to more ideas. Let's double click affordable tow truck near me. Generate this headline as well. Budget tow truck near you. Affordable tow trucks nearby. That might be good right there. Your local affordable tow. That kind of implies local means like nearby. But I would try to get exact if you can, as close as you can to your actual keyword. Um, I don't know. I'd rather I'd rather try to target the customer. So affordable tow truck near you, maybe. Right? So see how that turns green? That's kind of what we want. Go to the next keyword, and you can see now we got these. Just put motorcycle towing near me. Let's do this again. Generate this headline as well. Motorcycle, yeah, we don't want to, I mean, it's a good idea to not, I know using near me might suck because you don't want them all to say that, you know? So you can say reliable swift motorcycle towing, maybe like reliable, or maybe your local motorcycle towing. Let me see if we can do some wordplay on this to make it sound catchy as well. Um, Damn, we got only 2 characters left. Your local motorcycle towing. Oh, we just put mo. Uh, Trying to say. Let me see. Let me ask it to generate more. Generate more. On the spot motorcycle, your go-to nearby. Fast motorcycle towing nearby. See if that. Yep, that satisfied it. We can say emergency roadside assistance near me. This might be longer than 30 characters. Generate this headline as well. Might not be much you can do because that word is actually longer. But let's think about it. So emergency roadside assistance near me. Uh, your local roadside heroes. That might be a good way to uh, that kind of some wordplay on that. Let me see. It might or may not work. But since we got a lot more. You know, we're gonna max out on 15. We can probably fill that in. I wouldn't worry too much about that. And that kind of helps us out a little bit, right? So if I go back to ChatGPT, I can say using all the outputted keywords, or not keywords, all the outputted headlines you provided, generate a random list that are unique using those keywords so I can use them in Google search ad. So basically, it's just kind of like giving us more stuff we can fill in. So, on the spot, motorcycle towing. Maybe we can. Yeah, we probably should have did more better research instead of just doing towing or motorcycle towing. Maybe we could have just got more specific on some of the stuff, like a record truck. You know, like if you're a record truck, you may want to try to get granular if you can. Emergency help when you need it. That might be a good keyword if somebody needs a tow. So we'll use that. Um, I don't know, when you need, right? Yeah, I don't know. That might be too long. Speedy 24-hour tow service. Let's use that one instead. Um, your go-to quick, affordable, your local emergency roadside help. I wouldn't really use that. Well, maybe, but we kind of want to deal with tows, right? So budget, yeah. I mean, it's up to you how you want to. Quick, affordable tow trucks. That sounds pretty good. And let's do another one. One more on the spot. I don't want to. I don't want to keep going with motorcycle because that could have been an ad group. I mean, if you wanted to be specific, motorcycle, make an ad group for it, and then just use all these motorcycle terms. Um, we probably could have been, just towing overall. I think you want to stick with that. If you want to get more specific, like we should have probably made a separate ad group, but you can have a campaign that has just tons of this. I mean, you can get really, really deep into it and start getting very specific, like motorcycle towing, and then you can have all this stuff again, and then have a landing page. It's strictly motorcycle towing, so that is very relevant to the person that's looking at you, that you're trying to get services from or for. Let me say expert. Yeah, I don't know. Your local affordable tow. Let's do it. And what you can do too is you might, after a while you'll get campaign, run this campaign for a while. You can come back and see what ads work, and you can always delete these or the keywords that that are not getting uh, clicks. You can always come back and tweak, and that's kind of the hard part. That's the sucky part is you're wasting money kind of learning. So a better idea would be like say the first search that we had was probably like 10 to 100 or yeah, 100,000 searches. I'd probably start working towards those headlines for those specific keywords. Like I don't know, I forgot off the top of my head, but maybe like tow truck near me or tow truck towing service nearby. That would have been uh well, we could look, but you probably want to focus on that. But try to get every one of these headlines as or look here, let's add some more. Sheesh. Yeah, maybe not. I guess we could if we wanted to, but and these are gonna cycle through. And we could pin some of these. Like let's say you want 24-hour tow service to be the first one, you can just click this little pin right here and only show in position one. So that way this will always show up. This, that term, get a tow service, get a tow 24 hours, it'll always show up, and then everything else will alternate. Your local roadside heroes, see how like get a tow 24-hour service stays there. It's kind of the ads as the ad rotates, it's keeping that in that first spot. In this case, I'm going to say no because we are generally talking about toes here, so we're going to keep, everything we're saying is about toes, so that's good. All right, so that's that. So now we want to do the same thing for descriptions, and it might be a good idea to kind of we could do three more. Let's just go ahead and get three more. And it might be okay to kind of repeat some of this stuff, like the motorcycle stuff. Uh, like I said, if this ad's rotating, they may not see it right away. So, but they might. They might, and it's I don't know. I'm gonna put motorcycle, local motorcycle towing. Dang, it's too long by one word. I like this other one. To your door. What is up here? Motorcycle towing at your door, right? You're kind of giving them the benefit. And you could even ask Chat, oh man, you can even ask Chat GBT, like, hey, give me the benefits of having motorcycle towing to my door. Watch this. Let's try it. Let's motorcycle towing at your door. Please create, I don't know what I'm saying, please create a headline that describes the benefit of this keyword. So kind of you get great convenient motorcycle towing right at your door, fast and easy, get motorcycle towing. Kind of gives you some variations. But if you get, I'm sure if you got the paid chat GBT, it may be a little better. You might get some like, or you could say, make these more catchy. 'Cause they sound kind of just boring. Yeah, see, like, get back on the road, towing at your door, instant motorcycle towing, we're at your door. So basically you can kind of prompt and reliable. You can get granular. So now we're going to do the same thing for the descriptions. So uh, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to target this first keyword, 24-hour tow service, right? Hang on, let me get out of here. I want to make sure that, yeah, we did. Okay, we did. I want to make sure. So headline. So these are 90 characters. If I come back to ChatGPT, I'm going to say generate Google ad description that converts, right? That converts and is catchy. That is 90 characters or less using this keyword, 24-hour tow service. So stuck, call our 24-hour tow service for fast, reliable help anytime, day or night. Right, so we'll use that first one. That usually describes the problem. Somebody's stuck, they need a tow, right? So we want to call out their problem. We want to talk to their problem and give them a solution. How are we giving them a solution? We're giving them a fast, reliable tow or a help anytime, day or night. So that kind of like solves their problem where it's like, oh, it's in the middle of the night. I need somebody that's open. You say 24 hours, you're answering to them. The next one, and we can only do 4 here. So we're going to say affordable. We're going to copy affordable tow truck. You know what? Let me go back to tow truck close to me. I think it was. Let me pull up keyword ideas. Come back here. Putting towing near me. Let me see what that keyword, the first one that we targeted was. Let's just towing near me. Tow truck near me. I don't remember. I don't know if we used it or not, but screw it. Generate this description. Need help? Our affordable tow truck is just around a corner. Call us today. See if we can kind of remember, don't add the exclamation marks. And you can even tell ChatGPT in your results do not show. Looks like we missed a headline, but that's okay. So we'll do that, and then we'll add as many as we can. All right, let's go back and generate some more. Motorcycle towing. Let's see what we can come up with this. Generate this description. Need motorcycle towing, fast motorcycle, get expert motorcycle troubles. That sounds good. Count on our nearby towing service for quick and reliable help. And you can see right here that the ad strength is starting to build. If we were to kind of just, add these other 2 or 3 missing ones, that would probably go up. Let's see. Get some more ideas. Yeah, I guess roadside near me isn't a good idea because that's more that's not related to towing. Somebody's searching for a tow truck and they see roadside, like they might not, I don't know, they might put two and two together, but they might not. They might think, some people might think jump starts, they might think flat tires, but they don't think about towing. So it's just better to be as precise as possible. Let's put in a tow truck clear close to me, generate this description. Say stuck on the road looking for a tow truck nearby. Yep. Or right here, this might be, well, I don't know. Get a tow truck close to you in minutes. I don't know if I want to say that because if I'm longer than a few minutes, I don't want. Um, Let me go ahead and fill in some more of these keywords, the headlines. Your tow is just a, it's just a call away. I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything else to say, so I'm trying to figure this out. Um, we can put in, we specialize in towing specializing in towing cars and trucks, you're towing experts, right? Um, Towing when it matters most. I don't know, right? So, crap. Gotta keep adding these headlines, dude. Hang on, I'm sorry. I thought I had more. So we can see the ad strength is getting better. Uh, tows, tow truck. I'm gonna just put car problems, right? I think we probably saw that. Car problems. Call a tow. Call us for a tow. Call us. Call us. We can say call us. Nah, see, that's not, there's no keyword towing. I'm just going to put towing awesome services. Sounds stupid, but. Okay, dang, headline. Two more headlines. Let me see. How many do I got here? Affordable towing. Affordable towing. 24/7. I don't know if we had that. Or I'll just put day or night, I guess. Maybe I don't know. Day or night. I kind of like that day or night. One more. One more. Doing what matters most. Speedy 24-hour service. Put car. I'll just put tows. Call for your tow today. Or now. Call for your tow now. Or let's say tow trucks ready now to serve. Tow trucks waiting now. Okay, so yeah, that's got a good strength. I guess. Okay, so we got descriptions. We could put business name and logo. You can put your icon right here. We can do site links. We can do some call outs. That might be interesting. Add more business information. All right, so we can say we're locally owned and operated, licensed and insured, 5-star Google rating, drivers on call right now, 24-hour service, fast, easy, no hassle. We can do a new call out. See, and then you can see all this stuff right here. Um, let's do a new call out. Let's see. Yeah, don't worry about that for now. We could put that's pretty much it, I think. Like I think actually I think we got covered those. Call outs are good, and then we can do what are these? Calls, right? So we can if we press plus calls, we can add a phone number so that way the ad shows up down at the bottom. When they see it, hey, press call us. They click it, it'll just get a call. And that'll be part of the click. Just bypassing your website. We'll apply that. We can do structured snippets, I think. Let me see. Structured snippet. Look, we could put all our services. So we can create, let's create a header type and we can say insurance coverage, service catalog, right? This is what we do. We do wrecking services, repos, if you want. I don't know if you want to put that or not. We could put flatbed. And like I said, I'm not a tow truck driver. I'm not really a roadside assistance person, so I don't know the details. Um, so you would just put all your specialties right here. You know put a heavy duty vehicles. Um, you can put I don't even know, man. I don't even know what to put in here. These are all your things like luxury cars. I got to give a big shout out to Cash Toes because uh, he kind of started this same uh, structure here that I'm doing this campaign. I learned a lot from him doing that, and this video kind of supplements that too, where you kind of talking a little bit more like on the keywords and making different ad groups and stuff. But check out his video, Cash Toes. He has like a great Google tutorial talking about how to go through all this if you haven't heard about him. So we could do motorcycles, we could do RVs, let's say, specialty, RVs, long distance tows, I don't know if that's what you do. Yeah, maybe one more we can put in, but see, the best thing is we're filling up this real estate right here with as much info as we can. We'll just keep these. I don't know what else to put in there. So this is what's going to show up. Lockout, yeah, we could have put lockouts in here. That might be a good idea. Let's see. Let's edit it. Let's put in lockouts. I don't know. Because I mean, it might kind of, without messing with their intent too much, we can show it down here. So just add that call out. We don't have an app. Uh, Lead form, I wouldn't really mess with this. This might be something like, oh, book a call now, but depending on your service, like for me, maybe as a locksmith, I can say, hey, do you want a rekey? Do you want a new ignition and you don't want it right this minute? You can book a call doing that. So let's hit next. And we can put our daily budget. So if we put $22 a day, we should get about 30 clicks a week. And our average cost will be about $5 a click. But obviously if it's more, like let's say we want to do a $50 a day. Oh yeah, see, like it doesn't even give us that much difference. So let me just see if you could afford $100. Yeah, I don't know why it does. Yeah, I guess maybe. Oh, let me see what $17 does. 28. Yeah, that's a lot cheaper. We can spend $17 and get 28 clicks, about $100 a week. Yeah, it's be good to get you started, right? 28 calls a week. That's if your landing page is good. Um, that So it says right here I'm just gonna say recommended. Fuck it. 30 clicks. Well, you know what? Nah, that's not. You're not even saving that much. Hit next. Now it's probably gonna want you to. Now I will be honest with you. Um, Using Canva right here, it doesn't let you embed like a Google tag for so you can set up conversion tracking, right? Uh, if you were smart, you could publish this website, and you can probably use something like wget to go to your web page, steal the steal the web page, the HTML information, put it on your hosting, and then now you can modify the code through a HTML editor or something like that. But I don't like doing that because I like Canva to go. I like them hosting it because the mobile response is fast. It's HTTPS. You don't have to like configure your site. Your web server might be slow or whatever. So um, you know, can do it. That's why I use it. I like it. It's $12 a month. I don't have to worry about my domain. Even though I do have it because I want my own custom email. Yeah. So basically that's it. So it's kind of giving us an overview. And there, try it again. Let's see what the issue is. Your ad has issues. Maybe keywords, maybe? I don't know. Doesn't tell us. The 85% score, which is pretty good. We can gotta figure out how to fix this. I've never seen this before. Your ad has issues that will prevent it from showing. So keywords and ads, let's see what that says. Do we have a character in here? Oh, look at, could not find the entity. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. So let's make sure we can, everything's filled out, everything's there. I guess you could use like Google's AI to help generate, these headlines and stuff. Same thing, I guess, like a built-in ChatGPT. That might be interesting. I'm trying, sorry, I'm doing this live, so what does this mean? Add URL. Don't need that. Could not find the entity, right? Let me see. Oh, maybe the bidding? Turn that off. Just making sure that everything's done. Want them to go to roadside. Skip this. That's right. Update keyword suggestions. This. What does this mean? Don't know what that is, dude. See if we can Google this real quick. All right, solution had to be with an approved name, so you don't simply fill out the field unless your business has an approved name. It says, oh, well, I don't know if that's more specific. All right, let me try that. So remove whatever you have in there. So okay, maybe it's the URL. Where? Keywords. Ads. I wonder if it's in here. See what this does. Final URL. Call now towing. Let me take that off. I don't know. I don't think that should have anything to do with it. Okay. Don't think that's it. Let me hit done. Man, I don't know. Okay, let's review the top here. Campaign name. Don't care about those site links. Oh, maybe. I think I'm going to end the tutorial here. Basically, you would go, do each, you're going to add separate ad groups. Let's say skip that. Just going to put towing for this ad group. Could not find the entity. I don't know what that means, bro. Done. Whenever it's one of my callouts. Get a tow. Oh, you know what? It could be this dash inside here, maybe, because it's highlighting this. Let's go in here. Wonder if it's this asset. Just gonna click this one and see what it does. It's basically the same thing. Cannot find the entity. That's fine. Calls, add prices, callouts. Let's see what the callout is. 6 callouts. We'll add them. Done. I don't think it likes this. Get a tow. 24-hour service. Get a tow. 24-hour service. Right here. Let's see what that does. Yeah, basically, I don't know. I'll figure this out, but basically, that's what you'll do. You'll just, do the same thing for your lockout service, for your tire service, and your towing and your jump starts, and then go from there. Well, wish you luck, guys. Let me know if you need anything. Take it easy.